Yeah, then I come out here and you just all like slay like a fucking asshole. No offense. Have a good rest of the day. You just sit it down, let's talk. Come on, what else do you have to do? How many other schizophrenics are you gonna be like, oh, let's just hover over their house for a while? You know, they're trying to do stuff, but we'll show them. My tone wasn't clear. I actually don't like the helicopters. Even though you had the, like, 3 blinking white, like, light bulbs, that was pretty baller. See? I'm not completely negative. I would just prefer not to do any of the whole, like... On, circle back around. What else do you have to do today? These fucking things. I just hover right over my house. Giving me a fucking migraine. I don't know what the fuck's in there. Pretty sure... I don't know. I need to put this through a spectrum analysis to see... Because there's something more than just rotor blades. They're doing some shit. Because they're always doing some bullshit. Then I come outside and it's like, we're shy. Cool. All black and then 3 white flashing. Wow. You guys are so original I mean, I guess it's a different color this time. What's up, buddy? Aren't you supposed to park? Oh, yeah, you pretend to park here now. I mean, you live way the fuck over there, but you just park here. And you can hear me, but... I'm not trying to sound ungrateful, but maybe you can stop hovering over my fucking house all the time. Because it gives me a fucking migraine. I don't know what the fuck is in that stuff. And maybe me coming out here is me absorbing more of the poison, so maybe I did fall for it. Maybe you could just stop trying to poison the guy who has brain damage. But no, let's just see how much brain damage and poison you can take. Oh yeah, but also not a threat to self for others. Because you guys can do all this bullshit, and then you can also be like, let's also try to have him committed. Yeah, man. Go, bro. I mean, it's at least more interesting. Nah, actually, never mind. The 2 clown car type ones that just flew over. Or fly over every now and then. Those are technically more interesting, but I don't know. I think you guys got a better setup. I also don't trust whatever Havana syndrome you have in there. That's kind of bullshit. Nuremberg 2 always comes around. Oh, don't worry. I'll probably have already been brutally murdered by then. But at least it won't be in vain. It'll weaken whatever the fuck this is. Oh, don't get me wrong, I completely losing this. And then brutally murdered. But, if I can take you guys down a peg and you guys are doing this to others, we'll do this to others. Maybe I'm fine with that. I also don't know how much choice I really have in the matter. Probably very little. Or maybe more, I don't know. Nobody really tells me stuff, even though it seems like, with the amount of people... did that black SUV that pretends to live over there that parks here sometimes, are you still over here? You want to talk? Guy painting over there, you want to talk? The helicopter want to sit down and talk? Like, come on! This could be so much funner! Or at least funnier. Oh no! What are you gonna do, helicopter that definitely has a lot easy to kill weaponry on there? What are you gonna do, bro? You don't know either, do you? Well, we're all just kind of winging it. It seems like a bad strategy for us all. When somebody could just tell me stuff and I'd be like, and then that stupid and fat one keeps fucking everything up for all of you guys. Somebody should do something about that. Somebody check on whoever's running this thing, because they're very stupid. Is antagonizing the main guy in charge do anything? Doesn't get killed. Cool. The rest of you guys I'm chill with. Or maybe, I don't know. These fucking helicopters. Hey, look at now. Okay, fine. It is more impressive than the Cessna, but that's only because I hate the Cessna. It's not, doesn't mean like, I think you're all that cool. I mean, I don't know. Antagonizing them both doesn't work or hurt. Even though they might be poisoning me because the cloud layer, it makes it hard to tell. For all I know, that might just all be poison. You might have just said, fuck these cloud things. Let's just go, oops, all poison. Oops, all war crimes. Oops, all... Now, what's the terminology? Crimes against humanity? All the rest of it. Oh, yeah, and for context, not there needs to be any. There are no freeways or any reason. It would be hovering right above my house. There's literally nothing here except me. Oh, yeah, and that stupid fucking thing that keeps calling the police and filing false police reports. That guy. And I don't want to get this timeline. Mostly because it's just, ever since I did come outside, I do have a fucking wicked migraine. So yeah, it's either from what they're dumping on me. Why do I think it might be scopolamine? Literally, that was in the Epstein files. And that shit is like, makes you think you're in hell or something. I mean, granted, it doesn't take much to make you think I'm in hell, but yeah, those the EROE trip reports of that shit. That ain't good. So what, are we escalating? Am I gonna be brutally murdered in my sleep tonight? Why not? Fuck it. These fucking guys. My name is Jack Ward Copeland. Being a target individual is very annoying. Almost all the time. I have a migraine. I don't know if that's from what they've dropped on me. Havana syndrome, targeted energy, 5G, Starlink, or all the other ways they try and get me to... I don't know what they're doing, but it's frustrating. I mean, fuck them. I'm gonna... Whatever I was doing. What did they want me to... Are they trying to distract me? I mean, along with all the poisoning and other things. You don't forget about the... Actually, you do sometimes, but it's like also kind of important you don't. Because it's probably bad. You're not supposed to go outside without a mask, probably. I assume people will be like, oh yeah, and I also am pretty sure COVID-19, part of the PSYOP was making people be like, feel like not wearing a mask makes you rebellious. Meanwhile, now they're just going to poison everybody and you wear a mask, be like, oh, you... No, they're like, I think that was part of the PSYOP. People need to wear a mask when they're outside. Especially, I mean, if you didn't trust the government, like, oh, I'm not going to wear a mask. Are they going to force me to wear a mask? I'm not going to wear a mask. Yeah, well, the government probably did that as a psyop, so now you won't wear a mask when they poison you. If you're anti-government, you should be like, fuck you, I'll wear a mask. Doesn't matter about your politics. It matters about how much poison you want to breathe in at any given time, which seems to be fucking ramping up. This timeline sucks. May 5th, something, 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 something. At whatever the fuck time it is. Oh, 4:30. They probably didn't want me to make any calls before 5. Alright, fuck them. Out of spite, keep going. Or you could always be brutally murdered by a helicopter. You'd think that'd happen more. It just doesn't, though. I probably shouldn't find hilarious, but the absurdity of it all. I should reevaluate. First of all, it's not reevaluating my life like I'm the problem. I am. But it's like, there are a lot of outside factors that are kind of fucking around. And making things difficult for me to just be left the fuck alone. I gotta keep going. Fuck them. My name's Jack Ward Copeland. I'm a target individual. I also have brain damage from autoimmune limbic encephalitis / well, I guess it's a combination. Frontotemporal dementia as well. Or at least there's overlap there, so that's fine. It feels almost like they're targeting a mentally ill person. That's kind of a dick move. It's funny, but that's only because it's me. If that was happening to some other mentally fucked up person, I'd be like, that's kind of a dick move. So, I don't know. Black helicopter, be terrified. Which, yeah, based on the amount of war crime tech they probably have in there, theoretically, but it's just kind of a, just shoot me already sort of a thing. I don't know, fuck this. But also, what are you gonna do? You don't know, because nothing ever tells you, but they do poison you and Havana syndrome and 5G and Starlink and other stuff, probably trying to hive mind me or some shit. They're gonna have to kill me first. And also, I think if I keep going down this path, assuming I'm not brutally murdered or go homeless or some shit, which, yeah, maybe, I think it ruins the ritual of theirs. They can't theoretically kill me. Cut to 10 minutes later. Works more as a sound if you overlaid that on somebody like dying after you splice it in with them saying, at least I'm not brutally murdered. This is not my priority list, or it shouldn't be. I don't know what should be, though. I'm gonna get you, helicopter. I don't give a fuck about any of you people. You seem to care a lot about me. That's kind of weird. Like the amount of resources you have put into whatever torturing of some American citizen without due process or rights, who's also very mentally disabled but has brain damage to his temporal lobe. It's kind of fucked up. You'd think you could have used that money to better things. You want to circle back around, Black Helicopter? Even though I definitely got a migraine the last time you circled around, so I assume you have some Havana syndrome or crowd dispersal type shit. Or whatever. I always hover and then I come outside. And I leave. Come on. Oh, bye. I can't do it as well as they did in Super Troopers. Yeah, dude. Just for your own benefit, I want to let you know if you're trying to do covert surveillance, I very much noticed this. Just in case that wasn't clear and you thought, oh, this guy has no idea what's going on, I actually do. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how you classify or characterize knows what's going on. I don't, but I am aware that this is fucking weird. I kind of don't care anymore, but I am fairly aware of it. Alright, have a good day. I do this too much. Coming back for more, even though we just kind of don't do. It just tries to Havana syndrome me, and then I don't know what I'm actually doing. I'm probably just more confusing everything involved than actually doing or accomplishing anything. Which weirdly I would be fine with if it weren't for the fact this might end poorly and I don't have enough information to know if this is... Yeah, we get a helicopter. Because as we all know, a helicopter needs to idle, right? On top of my house for long periods of time. Because that's what helicopters do. Oh, you're using your helicopter to, like, monitor traffic and, like, pursue fleeing suspects? That's chill. We use ours just to fucking hover over some guy's house without due process and shit. Oh, isn't that kind of a, like, bad use of the helicopter? Probably, but there's never any oversight because the whole fucking thing's run by some really stupid fat thing. I antagonize the stupid fat thing because more people need to know that it's stupid and fat. Oh, so I've just kind of had enough with I don't care about the low-level things, but the ones, you know, who the fuck tries to have another... Oh, yeah, this is exactly how I originally got a call from the police. Because I was yelling at one of the drones, and then my neighbor called in a false police report being like, oh, he's having a psychotic break. And I talked to him, and the asshole, which I know you can hear me right now, whatever, they ignore me. Meanwhile, I'm kind of a dick to them, but in all fairness, I have to talk over the helicopter, which just kind of does a bunch of hovering. It's like when they do the idling thing for no explainable reason. I mean, the reason is just kind of to fuck with me, but I don't really know why. Is it because I call your boss morbidly obese all the time? Is that what does it? He seems to not like that, and he poisons me, and then also Havana syndromes it. Yeah, you can talk shit to them sometimes. They do poison you more, though. Which isn't good. And also this Havana syndrome, which you wouldn't know from my upbeat and cheerful demeanor. I don't like it, actually. Yeah, I felt weird the whole day. I think they are starting a different combination of dropping different things on me. Oh yeah, but then that guy, the neighbor guy, who definitely can hear me and knows exactly what I'm doing, and I'd say to his face, if he ever would face me. Same way I'd say to all your faces if anybody faced me, but you don't. But yeah, well, I got the police called on me and they tried to have me committed, or at the very least have pretext for me to be committed, because apparently, according to my neighbor at least, there aren't any drones or any helicopters or anything that ever have flown over. I'm just yelling at nothing. Like, if you're gonna try and gaslight me, it seems like you pick something that's less easily provable wrong. But, he's not that smart. It's also kind of short. I would never bring that up. I would not be a jerk to anybody if people would just leave me the fuck alone. Nobody does. I would never be in this position. I would never put myself in this position or anybody in this position. If everybody else left me alone, I would leave everything alone. If something just wanted to tell me stuff, I'd be like, okay, I'll listen to the things. I don't even know what the point of this is. I think I'm trying to be like, oh, I'm defiant or something. Meanwhile, I'm probably just getting Havana syndrome to shit right now by whatever's in the helicopter. Meanwhile, the whole, ingesting all the poison they're dropping and shit, which technically... Oh yeah, I can't call it poison, it's technically kind of poison, but it's crimes against humanity. I've been calling them war crimes a lot, and I have to speak over the helicopter. It's almost weird because everybody can hear me right now, and there are so many great vantage points for a sniper to just take my head off. They don't do that enough, or nearly as frequently as you think, considering what you're saying right now. I think the lack of giving a fuck about it kind of ruins it for them. Whatever. And now I'll get a call from the police. Hey, your neighbor thinks you might be having a psychotic episode because you're yelling at some helicopter that doesn't exist. Oh no, I was beaming some... whatever. So yeah, you can't even argue with it because then they just try and have you committed more. It's a bullshit timeline where they can just do this shit, and then when you're mad about it, they try and have you committed. It's like pick one or the other at least. I don't know. I should probably go inside before inhaling more of the felonies that they're dropping on me. This timeline's sort of terrible if you think about it. I love to talk to anybody. Let's see if anybody's outside and wants to talk. I would love to talk. Would love to speak to your manager. Alright, just chilling in the car, that's normal. I never tell if this is in frame because it's so shitty. So we have one guy working on his car there, another guy working on his car there. They're pretending they can't hear me. That guy is just inside. They won't wave to me. They can all hear me though. Oh yeah, they've been changing tires a lot lately. That guy keeps working on that car. Nothing ever changes with it, but yep. And we're all just pretending like I'm not doing this. Just chill with me. And that guy's still just in front of a mailbox and not doing anything. It's like, can you at least pretend like this is a normal... have the courtesy not to treat me like I'm a fucking child. I'll go back to pretending I'm not doing this, I guess. Yeah, no, we all know two different neighbors need to fix their cars right now. Another needs to just park next to a mailbox and not move in a very suspicious way. Meanwhile, the helicopter. Meanwhile, the Cessna. Meanwhile, the unexplained noise. And all the rest. Nonetheless, I fucking love it here. Will never do anything to myself or others out of spite. Plus, I think I'm getting a high score on most poisoned and Havana syndromed person in a certain amount of time. And it doesn't seem like a good, record to have. So there are probably a lot above the cloud layer I can't see, so it's like, I don't know. As though you just gotta keep going, or you could always be brutally murdered by 1,000 things that could just brutally murder you right now. I just kinda don't, but it does give you a migraine, and it's stupid and frustrating, and not even clever and funny. Why don't you just do funny things that are kinda fucked up? Why is it always idling? Why is it always changing car tires? Or changing the door off one car, waiting, and then changing it back. Painting, and then repainting, and then repainting. Like, at least do something different. I don't know. I'm not going to give you guys ideas, but it's just it feels like you guys aren't even trying to make this seem real. I'm more disappointed than anything. I'm actually probably more poisoned than anything. It's funny to me. It can't all be funny to everybody. We all have different senses of humor. I don't know what yours are. Mine is just finding this so stupid and absurd that it's just, fuck it. I don't care anymore.